Today we're back at the Lennon Sport and Concert Complex for the Women's Gymnastics Individual Event Finals. Hi everyone, I'm Bart Connor, and the team competition is over as well as the all-around. Today we're getting ready to see the best gymnasts perform in their best events. And I'm joined as always by Kathy Johnson. Now Kathy, this is really an exciting day in women's gymnastics.
It always is, Bart, because the stress of the team and individual all-around competition is behind them, and now they can just relax a little bit. Though they're still competitive, they're more accustomed to this equipment. They've been on it for 3 days. We usually see just outstanding gymnastics because they're a little bit more relaxed.
Let's talk about two of the stars of the competition, obviously, Shannon Miller and Dina Kochetkova. They battle it out in the all-around. They're going to have an opportunity to battle it out here today in 4 events. They have both qualified for all 4 individual event finals.
And they're certainly the favorites still in all 4 of the event finals. But don't forget, there are outstanding gymnasts here, and they're all in their specialties. So it's going to be really close for gold, silver, and bronze.
Let's take a look at who we'll be seeing here today in the competition. There will be 8 gymnasts on each event. They qualified here from the team competition. No more than 2 gymnasts from any one country. Now, the judges in this competition require a higher level of difficulty. Gold, silver, and bronze medals will be awarded in 4 events: the vault, the uneven bars, balance beam, and the floor exercise. The first event in the 4 individual apparatus finals tonight is the women's vault competition. And the first performer, Oksana Chusovitina, from Uzbekistan. She, by the way, won the gold medal in the 1990 Goodwill Games in Seattle, the only returning medalist from those games, and she is one powerful vaulter, Kathy.
And Bart, the key to winning this individual event is having 2 different strong vaults. And Chusovitina has just that. That's her first of 2 vaults. Front pike with a half twist. It's worth a 9.9. Notice how strong her push is off the horse. Nice form. Just a little hop backwards on the landing. She's a little bit on the front side of the horse. I've actually seen her get up on top a little bit more and just blast it. But still, this is one of the strongest vaults you'll see in the competition. There you could really see how short she was on the horse.
There will be 2 vaults for Chusovitina. The scores will be averaged. After a slight delay in the scores, 9.687 for Chusovitina on her first vault. That was a maximum value of a 9.9. She will perform her second vault. Those 2 vaults will be averaged. And as you mentioned, Kathy Johnson, the 2 vaults have to be from different families, different styles of vaulting.
That's what really makes this event so difficult, because you'll see most gymnasts perform one or the other in the all-around competition in the team, and they're 2 entirely different techniques.
She came into this competition ranked 6th.
Sukahar with a full twist in laid-out position. That's also worth a 9.9. Now, there is an advantage to the gymnast who performs 2 10-0 vaults. But still, they must be performed perfectly to win.
She certainly nailed this one, didn't she?
This is a difficult vault to do. Even though it's been done for quite a long time. Mary Lou Retton performed it in the Olympic Games in 1984 to win her gold medal in the all-around. But to this day, it's one of the more difficult vaults because it requires so much power. Most of the gymnasts now are doing the round-off entry vault, which gives many gymnasts power they don't have in a traditional vault.
We talked earlier about Chusovitina's style, and her power really reminisces of Mary Lou Retton, who also went out of the frame when she did her powerful Sukahara-style vault.
You can see here she really gets on top of the horse, which is exactly what you need to do for the timing of the push. And she gets great distance from the horse.
9.706 the score for Chusovitina on her second vault. They will take the average of those 2 for her total here. This is Grushkova. This is Kochetkova, Dina Kochetkova, the Goodwill Games all-around champion.
Very nicely done, and I have to tell you, I was nervous for her. She could not get this down in the 30-second warm-up. She was very upset about that. In fact, she crashed on one. Certainly a safe landing, but gave her her worries going into the competition. She could not get her hands on the horse, but now you can see she's right up on top, does the full twist. This is worth a 9.8 in the Coda points. And I know her heart was pounding right here. Just get your hands on, get your hands on. She's a little short on the front end of the horse, but so much better than in the 30-second warm-up. She's got to be pleased. See, right there you can see, right on the front end.
Barely got her hands.
She missed it entirely in the warm-ups.
9.8 was her score in the preliminary competition. No scores carry over here. The superior judge, Marilyn Cross, trying to get the computer system organized. 9.60 was the score for Kochetkova on her first vault. 9.696 the average for Chusovitina. That's the score to beat at this point.
This is the vault she normally performs in the all-around competition. She's much more comfortable with it, as you can see. Answering front pike with a half twist.
If she were to score more than a 9.792, she could take the lead here over Chusovitina.
This is a very strong vault for her. Beautiful height, good distance, and she's so great at the landing. Is really the key to her success in the all-around competition, is the fact that she could stick almost every single landing in the competition. And when you're winning by thousandths of a point, that counts.
Third in the all-around at the World Championships behind Shanna Miller, but she got the gold in the all-around here. 9.693, the second score for Kochetkova. The third vaulter here in the individual event finals will be Lilia Podkopaeva from Ukraine. The average for Kochetkova was a 9.646 in second behind Chusovitina.
Watch this vault. Very few gymnasts perform this vault as well. Her technique on this vault really is superb. The most impressive part of the vault is her perfectly straight body line and the timing of the push right here off the horse. And she's completely straight, locked out in that position.
No one does it that well.
That's a difficult landing, and she does it remarkably well, Bart.
How do you explain, all the young ladies had difficulty with the landing, she seems to nail it. It's a good technique, isn't it? 9.862, the score for the first vault for Podkopaeva.
And she has two very dynamic vaults. Look at that for the second vault. This is how you win a vault competition. That vault is worth a 9.9, just like the previous one. Well, actually, the previous one was worth a 10. So she has a 10.0 vault and a 9.9 vault of maximum values. That's superb going into event finals. And she does the vault so technically perfect and maintains gorgeous form throughout, keeping her legs perfectly together.
It's really one of her trademarks. All the apparatus, she uses incredible form and technique. Podkopaeva.